a senior, number 55, Nolan Beauregard. And on defense, a junior, number 99, Jake Cronin. The Beacons are coached by Tyler Lowe and assisted by Chris St. George, Spencer Lowe, and Nick Lee, as well as Matthew Hunt. And nine, the starting lineup for Southwestern Pirates.
Slim chance that it doesn't last. Yeah, there's a slim chance it doesn't last the second half. Then I'll just transfer you this.
At attack, a sophomore, number 4, Keaton Cox. At faceoff, a junior, number 5, Trey Pena. At LSM, a sophomore, number 7, Jake Traylor. A sophomore midfielder, number 8, Cal Stewart. A sophomore defender, number 12, Riston Nehemiah. A senior attack, number 14, El Capitan Jackson Strouser. A senior defender, number 16, Chris Stefik. A freshman attackman, number 22, Marshall Moen. A sophomore goalie, number 44, Dante Coleman. Sophomore defender, number 47, Sam Stillwell. The Pirates are coached by head coach Bill Bowman, assisted by Mike Markman, James Blaisdon, Tyler Downing, and Max Burns.
Here we go, Jake.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the varsity field here in Georgetown, Texas, on the campus of Southwestern University. As it's spring break, it was a little quiet, plenty of parking spots available when I was making my way towards campus today, but plenty of fans coming out here to support the Pirates here tonight. We welcome you, all of you Pirate faithful who have tuned in with us tonight, as well as those Beacon fans that are joining us from the Northeast. Thank you for tuning in with us here on our Pirates YouTube channel. I'm the Smash Justin Simmons. As always, a pleasure to be with all of you all in this one. A great matchup as both of these teams very strong. A couple of strong showings this week, but both teams on a 3-game losing streak and trying to break it against each other here tonight. Pirates looking to rebound after the 1-point defeat after a thrilling comeback, but they just came up a little short. This is Moen with possession. Matthew Houts having quite the day against the College of Western. Pirates looking to open up the scoring here. Here is Houts. He'll fire, and it's blocked. Good save by James Boldley. The connection here on the near side. This belongs to Holden Kuniar. The Pirates able to force the ball loose, and it's going to be won back by Jake Traylor. Traylor to Stewart. Stewart up with the possession and now into the offense. The Pirates dressed in the all-white tonight as they go from left to right in this opening quarter. As for the aforementioned Beacons from UMass Boston, they're dressed in the all-black with that royal blue numeral set. And I also want to say the helmet is also that royal blue color, not necessarily black. Oh, it's a rim rattler as connection was made by Dylan Knighton as the freshman from Austin just grazed the cage. Pirates still have possession here with 60 seconds on the shot clock as we have just started this game. Knighton at the X, and he gets it checked away. Good defense there from Matt Lavatory, the senior out of Barnstable, Massachusetts, number 2, causing that issue. Here with Bogard, he fires and scores. So Nolan Beauregard, with no regard for the defense there for the Pirates, will come up with the opening goal, and the Beacons take the lead 1-0. The senior out of Walpole, Massachusetts from Walpole High opens up the scoring here today. And I say today, rather tonight, as the sun is setting. Hasn't scored a whole lot this season, but that is his 4th one of the year for Beauregard. And at the face-off, Pena able to win it. A big reason why the Pirates were able to mount that comeback opportunity yesterday morning was because of Trent Pena's ability to win those face-offs in critical times. Possession here with Keaton Cox. Nolan Zabe. As you notice with these Northeast teams, they all tend to have pretty good size. And the Beacons no different. Jordan with possession. Jeffrey Jordan, he tried to break up the defense and he ends up losing possession. It's the long stick defender here to the near side. McCullough with the possession here on the near side wing. Matt Hutchings. As you see, the bevy of substitutions taking place for both teams here as the Beacons have the 1-0 lead as we're closing through the first 5 minutes of play. 11-10 left in this opening quarter. Beacons looking to make it a 2-0 lead. Both teams with the retro jersey looks. Pirate defense sticking tough. 33 seconds on the shot clock. Trying to deny Beauregard again. The pass connected on the far side to Hutchings. Here near side to Cole Allen, wearing the 23. This is Braden McLean in the 17, and it's a yard sale as he gives up the stick, and the Pirates faithful responding in kind as the counter is on, and it took an odd deflection on the way to the cage, and good reflexes there by James Boldley. Back on the other end, the shot couldn't get off. And a timeout to be taken. So 10 minutes remain, 5 minutes through this opening quarter, and the Beacons have the 1-0 advantage here early on. Everybody's changing through. Beacons still with possession. Okay, so the penalty is on Keaton Cox. And he has to sit for an entire minute here. So it's a man up for the Beacons as they look to capitalize on the situation at hand. Here near side, there's the shot, but it goes clearly over the crossbar. Nobody touching it. That was Hutchings who shoots. But yes, definitely missed wide. .60 seconds to shoot still. Here for the Beacons, less than 10 minutes remaining in this opening quarter of play. It's near the X. The pass underhanded, and it's an unforced turnover. And the Pirates will have possession here at the midfield. So that's going to help out the Pirates' defense here as they look to kill the rest of this penalty. For the Beacons, this is their last matchup before LEC conference play starts for them on Monday. Oh, and the referee's almost making a huge mistake there. And the head official overruling, much to the excitement of the Pirate faithful here. hopefully wherever you may be, you're done with your workday, you're able to relax, maybe enjoy a little bit of this spring break just like the kids are as well. Pirates, oh, hard running, and the swim move to get past 3 defenders. Terrific work here to put the Pirates in a scoring opportunity. The pass wasn't there for Zach Fabian. Moen trying to chase the ball down. The pass incomplete to the goalie, and it's going to be picked up off the grounder from Jackson Strozer. El Capitan with possession here. To Abram Garris. As Zach Fabian returns to the bench. Garris trying to outrun the defender here. Is at the X. Less than 60 seconds now on the shot clock to shoot. Plenty of time for the Pirates to work for the equalizer. This shot, the scoop shot, it's going to be deflected off of the save. Nobody picked it up as it does roll out of play. Pirates possession. Boldly with another save there. And he makes another one as it was shot right at him. I think he might have taken a shot right to the solar plexus on that one, thanks to the shot of Marshall Moen. Pirates still bombarding the cage here, looking for that opener for them, and that would be the equalizer. The shot from long distance, and there it is. And there goes that man once again, Matthew Houts, picking up where he left off in the last contest. Now with goal number 18 this season, first one of this game, and he just continues to add to that 100 points career total. Abram Garris, the freshman out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, will get credit for the assist there. And the Pirates find the equalizer by way of Matthew Houts with 7:45 remaining here in this opening period. It's the Pirates who pick up the ball in the defensive area, and they'll get it back here at midfield thanks to the quick stick of Corbin Kaminsky. And it will be Kaminsky who continues the run here on the near side wing. And they're going to call offside, and now possession given up. The Beacons with the ball here near side. This is Hutchins wearing the 22. This is a very senior-heavy team, but still looking to replace the 3-time All-American and last year's Defender of the Year, Patrick Carey. Put right inside. I don't think he got a shot off as it was the Pirate defense continuing. Oh, and the flag will come out for that back check. The crowd doesn't like the call, but it might be just a little excessive as the player was already falling to ground. That check kind of just helped enunciate the fall. Could be 30 seconds for that. Maybe the full minute. We'll see here. And it's only going to be 30 seconds for the push, but still another opportunity for the Beacons to go man up and try to regain the advantage as we are now tied at 1-1 if you have just joined us here on the Pirate YouTube channel. Glad to have you along here on this beautiful evening here in Georgetown, Texas, here on this Thursday. And it's intercepted, picked off. It's Jake Traylor once again showing off the wheels now as he blazes through the midfield. Traylor, could it be a coast-to-coast? There's the pass, the back shot behind the back. That would have got all the style points had it gone in, but it was a point-blank save made by James Boldley, the junior out of Rentham, Massachusetts. Pirates with it again. Here's the shot. Save once more time. The number 8 has been unstoppable in the cage. On the counterattack, Cole Allen here at the X. And the dump in is Hutchins, who takes a shot as he dives in to score, as he beats Avicoli high on the near side post, and the Beacons regain the lead 2-1. Hutchins scoring his 15th goal of the season. And the Beacons back in front, 2-1. Here with 6:19 left in this first quarter. Had a feeling that this game was going to be exactly like this. These two teams pretty even. Pena able to win it off of the faceoff. And another yard sale as the Beacon player losing his stick. There's the shimmy trying to get around the long stick defender. Cox back off the penalty. Cox being checked. 60 seconds to shoot now for the Pirates. Josh Wandel. He fires and scores. Moving away from the cage. He fires low and beats a once unbeatable Boldly. Just a second time here, as it will be Josh Wandel with his 8th goal of the year. It's pretty much double his total of 3 goals last year. And we're tied again at 5:50 left in this first quarter. This has definitely been one of those games where if you blink, you miss everything. But that's exactly what you came to see. Face-off won by Jack Baker. Possession here with the Beacons. Turning, firing, scoring right off of the win. It's Nolan Beauregard once again, as the senior from Walpole, Massachusetts, scores his 2nd. And just like that, as soon as the Pirates had the lead, or rather, as soon as the Pirates had tied, the Beacons get out in front and take the lead.
It's annoying, I'm sure. Sorry. Yeah. Thank you, though.
Pirates now have possession off after the... I gotta get everybody on side. And now we're set to begin again. Ooh, put him right into his own teammate and pushes him to ground. And there's not going to be a flag for that one, and the fans wanting that push in the back to be called, as it was called earlier against the Pirates. Beacons with possession once again. Laverty. He flips his pass to Tyler Hilgert. Hilgert, wearing the 19 here with possession. One-on-one. As it's Cal Stewart who shadows the player with possession, and Matthew Konoreski. Riding the check. It's being deployed by Christian de Groot. 42 seconds to shoot now. Konoreski, he fires. He's wide of the target, but his teammates will be there first. To go back to Konoreski, who's at the X, working his way near side. There's the pass up to the top, right at the beginning of the edge of the box. Gets past to Groot, still pressuring just on the outside, now behind the cage. 10 seconds to shoot here for the Beacons. I think the bench just alerted them. And we'll have an illegal push that sends the defender down, and that penalty called against the Beacons, and it'll just be a turnover of possession. 4 minutes to go in our opening quarter. Beacons 3, Pirates 2, if you've just joined us, as the Pirates have the ball. Pirates dressing the all-white here. Stewart trying to get past the midfield defenders here and is able to spin out of danger momentarily, only to have Jack Shartner poke it loose. Going one-on-one, Hilgert. He's cradling, trying to fire to Groot right on his hip. Here to the pass, Hilgert once again has an opportunity. to Groot trying to keep him away from shooting. Pirates send the double team late. There's the pass back into the middle. The ball loose. It's on the ground still. Gloves are coming off in the fracas. And still nobody able to claim possession until it's the Pirates and Corbin Kamitsky. Less than 3 minutes to go as the Pirates, with apt defending there, able to keep the Beacons away. Great run, quick feet shown by Zach Fabian. Fabian here with the flip near side to Keaton Cox to let him take it into the offense. Cox one-on-one with his defender and Liam Johnson. Here near side, Houts. Houts has already scored the opener in this matchup. Can he score again? He had 7 last time out. Houts. Cox, he fires. It's saved once again. Boldly standing tall in the cage. And he's a big reason why this game is at 3-2. Avicoli not to be outdone, going with the hockey save, as it was a true kick save and a beauty. Minute 43 left, as we'll have a Southwestern timeout taken, and we'll step away with them. Minute 43 left here in our first quarter of play. Your score, Beacons 3, Pirates 2. Minute 35 at the restart. Pirates down 3-2 as the Beacons of UMass Boston have control of the ball. Sawyer Leonard with the hip pass. It does bounce into the net of Del Willis. He fires towards the X. Back in front. It's disrupted, but it's back to the stick of Schartner. Jack Schartner. Here near side. 37 seconds to shoot as the Pirates defense continues to try to weather this storm. The Beacons at the X. And again, the passing lane disrupted. And Avicoli able to get back on the ground ball. It was first put into the air by Trailer. The helmet, it's a check across the face as Campbell Duke's helmet comes flying off. The flag comes flying, and this could be looking at a 2-minute major here. Yeah, we're all kind of awaiting the call. So he has to serve the entire minute. So even if the Pirates score, that time is ticking now. And the player who was sent, I believe that was Hutchins, has to serve that full minute of the penalty. There's only 25 seconds though left here in the quarter, so the penalty will carry over to the second quarter, regardless if there's a score or not. Pirates looking for the equalizer with 15 seconds on the game clock. Down to 10, and it's the one-timer. Excellent finish. Dylan Knighton making the run. Had to go up and get it. and brought it down on the shot in one rhythm motion. And that will be the equalizer right up against the dying embers of the clock, as there's only 9 seconds remaining here in the first quarter, and we are once again tied in this matchup. 3-3 this time, as we draw close to the end of the first quarter. The ground ball. Pena picked it up with 1 second remaining before the official end of the first quarter, so I believe he'll get credit for that. But that will take us to the end of the first period of play, and it has been a thrilling one so far. Too close for anybody to call, as this one's been tied at the very end there by the Dylan Knighton finish. It's 3-3 as we take a timeout and get ready for that second quarter here on your Pirates YouTube channel. Fans, well, welcome back. I'd like to thank our corporate partners real quick. Don Hewitt Chevrolet and Buick, Aramark, Double Dave's Pizza, Rudy's, Frost Bank, Fairfield Inn and Residence Inn, Higginbottom Insurance and Financial Services. As we start the second quarter, Texas Honey Ham Company, Ideal Signs, Frontier Bank, Centex Shirts and Embroidery, and Rivery Coffee for their support of Pirate Athletics. Pirates will end up turning over the ball as they're dressed in the all-white, going from right to left in this second quarter, and it's a big check that sends players spilling to the ground. They're going to call this against the Pirates. Possession will stay with the Beacons, who are dressed in the black with the royal blue and the royal blue helmets going from left to right. I say royal blue. It's more like a Lakers blue, at least from this vantage point, but it is that sun starting to set here as we're getting to that really beautiful time of the early spring in Texas, where we'll see that gorgeous dusk in the horizon. This shot overhead as it goes above the crossbar and out of play. Beacons will maintain the rock here with 50 seconds left to shoot. This is a ground ball that goes out of play. Unforced turnover, Pirate possession. Matt Fair. He'll take the possession here for the Pirates. The freshman out of Austin by way of James Bowie High. Using that big body, just plows through what would be defenders. Will Chris Stefik. The flag comes out, though. And they're coming back towards the initial check. And this is going to go against number 23 of UMass. That's Cole Allen. You hear the scream. They're going to call him for offside. That's a 30-second penalty. But you hear his teammates Go get him, big body Chris Stefik. As the senior out of Houston, Texas, was just bulldozing his way through the Beacons defense. Pirates have a player advantage now with a little less than 30 seconds remaining in that advantage. Strozer. Here on the near side, Naiden tried to fire it, and he was checked hard in the middle of that acrobatic shot. Matt Laverty trying to bring the ball up, swim move to evade the initial check. Now just puts on the jets to get away from the second defender and puts it into the midfield of the attack. Tyler Hilgert allowing the substitutions to take place here for the Beacons. As we are tied at 3. He'll just run it himself. He fires near side. And it's going to be shot wide of Dante Avicoli. Hey, Avicoli played extremely well yesterday morning. He was a big reason why that game ended up only being a 1-point victory for the opposition of Worcester yesterday morning. Going around the X, looking for the roundabout shot. Still can't get it. As Cal Stewart is defending him tightly. There's the fire, and there's the score. Matthew Konareski, the sophomore out of Guilford, Connecticut, from almost an impossible angle, gets that one to rattle the back of the net.
That's a Beacons goal scored by number 41, Matthew Konareski.
And that's because the Beacons were working off of the penalty. And that's probably the best scenario out of a penalty. You just jump back to full strength and you score and take the lead. 12:03 left here in the second period. As the Beacons regain the advantage, 4-3 now. Pena comes up with the possession after the faceoff as he's able to beat Jack Baker. Pena puts this ball into the attack. He sets the pick and see if Marshall tripped up from behind, but they're gonna come back and pay the penalty. People wanted a trip on Moen as he fell hard, but no call except the initial possession restarted. Coming in point blank and gets right past the diving boldly as he beats some 5-hole Keaton Cox. The sophomore from Allen, Texas, gets on the scoreboard here for the first time tonight, and he scores the equalizer. We're tied at 4 with 11:35 remaining in our first half of play. The crowd kind of feeling it now after that goal. If you got to look away from your screen for an extended amount of time, make sure you're not stepping away for too long because you might miss the next score with the way that this game has been going. Pena trying to spin away, but possession won by Jaden Cronin. The shot misses wide. And you can hear the Pirate coaches saying, don't settle. They have to continue the pressure here. Tristan Niemeyer continues his pursuit of Braden McLean. McLean trying to get past Niemeyer. There's the spin. There's the shot. And the persistence pays off. And I mean, Niemeyer was riding him the entire way through. But Braden McLean, the senior out of Stowe, Massachusetts, got the step that he needed because of that slight spin right at the post of the cage. And that was enough space. And that's all you need in this game, just a sliver of daylight to get that shot off. And he fired it nicely. Beacons again back in front, 5-4. So with the Pirates softball doubleheader wrapping up today, some of those fans starting to follow the lights that have been lit here at Varsity Field, and their curiosity starting to bring them over to check out the game of lacrosse tonight. 10:40 left in this first half. Beacons back in front if you just joined us. Christian DeGroot here covering Tyler Hilgert. Hilgert fires, and it's saved by Avocoli. Avocoli almost had that go past the line and into the cage, but his quick reflexes able to keep that away. There's the spin here near side. Great advancement from Sam Stillwell. Stillwell setting the pick. Cox will eschew it as he takes the ball to the X. Changes being made here by both teams. Abram Garris now in. Houts looking to fire from distance, and he misses wide. And he saw his defender lie down to try to alterate the angle. Moen, oh! A nasty spill near the crease there for the defender, but he's back up on his feet. Cox almost had enough room. Can't get possession a second time and picks it up off the ground, this time just Keaton Cox. Less than 10 minutes to go. Abram Garris with the possession here for the Pirates. 9:15. 30 seconds to shoot. And not a turnover. It's one back, and cracking through the defense is Nolan Zabi. Although undersized, playing big there. Firing and scoring. The turn from the freshman from Houston, Texas, Marshall Moen, gets on the board for the first time here tonight. And we are tied once again. I guess this would be a good time to tell you fans at home that these two teams have met twice previously. First meeting back in 2022. The Beacons won 16-15 a couple of years ago in 2024. It was the Pirates who were victorious 18-17. If you see the pattern like I do, then you'll note that both of those games were decided by only one goal. And with the way that this game is stacking up, it seems that we could be in for a three-peat between these two teams of a similar outcome. 8:35 left as the Pirates are looking to take the lead here as they have possession in the offensive end. Knighton scored a spectacular goal. Pirates with it. Knighton once again here to the X, trying to take the lead. Cox. Knighton looking to shoot, and he scores! Cox will get the assist. Dylan Knighton puts the Pirates in front for the first time tonight with 8:12 remaining. Dylan Knighton with his second goal of the evening. And the Pirates have a 6-5 lead here against the Beacons of UMass Boston with 8:12 remaining. Here in our second quarter as we're Pirates trying to win the face-off, and they do. It's Pena who is there. That's Trey Pena, the junior out of New Braunfels, Texas. But went to Canyon High. Less than 8 minutes to go. 7:45 remaining. Looking to D up here. The shot, it's wide of the net here on the near side post. No alterations to be had, as it was Konareski who just fired wide. .7:22 left, 50 seconds to shoot. Looking for a pass, still nowhere to go with it. Pirate defense trying not to be overextended. Niemeyer trying to hold the ball here at the X. It's one-on-one. There's the spin to get away from the check. The pass is going to go overhead of everyone into the midfield. Pirates trying to hold strong for another 25 seconds here. There's the shot. It's over the head of Avicoli, and you can see him trying to rally the troops here with 20 seconds remaining on the shot clock. There's the quick step, though, as he's able to get a step on his defender. Good recovery defense here at the X. There's the cross check on the ride. The dream shake doesn't work. The second one does, and it's going to be saved. Dante Avicoli there for the cleanup, and the Pirates trying to spark the counterattack. Fabian getting this ball all the way into the attack before he subs out. Here's the run, maybe thinking of a shot. No shot to be had there from Garris. He takes it to the X. 6:05 left, one-on-one. There's the double team looking for a pass, and it's going to go by everyone on the way out. Unforced turnover will give the possession back to the Beacons. Again, we want to thank you for tuning in with us here tonight on the Pirate YouTube channel. Oh, he almost was sure-handed until it came out just momentarily. Looking for a shot, finally gets it off, and it's Avicoli with the kick save. The possession for the second ball, and it's won by the Beacons. The defense continuing to cause issues. And they're probably going to call the hold. It is number 17, Braden McLean, who had possession, but the timeout will be called. 5:41 left as we take the timeout. Pirates ahead, though, 6-5 with 5:41 left in our first half.
So his brother played here. His name was Caleb.
5:30 left, and yeah, I thought they were getting him confused with his brother who also played here. So, but no, this one, Dylan Knighton. And this shot going to fire wide and miss. Beacon still have possession as they're searching for the equalizer with 5:08 left in this opening half of play. Pirates just took the lead thanks to Dylan Knighton's finish, his second one of the game. As I believe this is the Beacon's women lacrosse team who's coming out to watch this game, as they'll be taking on your Pirates tomorrow afternoon at noon right here on this varsity field. That was an incredible angle to score that equalizer. Got to give credit where credit is due. That was an excellent shot. So they're going to credit that goal to Nolan Beauregard, and that will be the hat trick for him here tonight. And it will all come in the first half of play for the senior as he ties it up at 6. Well, as you can see in your screen now, I was talking about that beautiful dusk that would be in the horizon here. But now the Pirates thinking they're trying to hold on and see if they can get the possession back and take the lead themselves. But right now the Beacons will get the ball back after the missed shot with 4:35 and counting. For those of you who have joined us a little late, no worries. I think you guys just tuned in at the best time possible as we're coming towards the close here of this second quarter. Both these teams just going blow for blow, step for step with each other. Oh, another incredible angle to get that shot off. And despite the effort there from Matt Hutchins, it's the Pirates who are closest to the ball on the outro and will have possession. 4 minutes to go as the Pirates will see if they can take the lead before the break. Sam Stillwell. Here near side to Keaton Cox. Cox on the run. He's being pursued by Holden Kuzenair. Cox with the turn. I thought he was going to fire there. Instead, he'll make the pass to Jeffrey Jordan. Jordan with the slide pass. Back to the X. Trying to drop the shoulder was Josh Swandel. Looking for the set the pick here for Cox. The pass in the middle of everyone. Jordan's going to have to collect the ground ball. 3:10 on the game clock. 25 seconds to shoot. There it is. It beats the goalie 5-hole. Jeffrey Jordan gets his first goal of the match, and that will put the Pirates back in front 7-6. The sophomore from Dallas, Texas, by way of Hampton University, puts the Pirates back in front 7-6 with 3:05 left in this second quarter as Trey Pena will see if he can win the faceoff here for the Pirates. And both guys trying to dig it out, and it will be, well, almost. And the hold will be called. It's going to be Beacon's ball. Beacons with possession here. This is Jackson King wearing the number 16. King with the pass. Hudgens takes the check. Here's the pass near side. Shartner. He'll shoot. Avicoli read it the entire way through as he picks it off inside the cage. Good save from Avicoli. Stillwell getting hounded. And there's the pass. And the drop of the shoulder from Cal Stewart will get him into the offensive zone. 2:15 left. Stewart one-on-one here on the near side wing. Zaby. He has power to go along with the speed. Working around the axis is Keaton Cox. 2 minutes to go. 38 seconds on the shot clock for the Pirates. As they say, if they can take the first 2-goal lead of this match. Garris trying to shrug off the defender, but unable to do so cleanly. The pass here to Zabi once again. 20 seconds. There's the shot, and it will be saved as Houts fired and was denied. Here on the counterattack, a minute 9 left. There's the shot. It's Avicoli who deflects it off of the back end of the cage as he was reading it the entire way through, and that's despite having the bodies in front of him trying to block his view. This is Hilgert, the 19. Oh, another cage rattler that strikes the far side post and deflects off as it careens out of play. Trying to ride the defender to get close to the net. That was another spectacular shot that pings right off the top of the crossbar. And it goes out of play. Beacon's still closest to the out, so they'll have possession. 33 seconds left on the clock. And it's the game clock that is the biggest factor here, is there's plenty of time on the shot clock. The game clock down to 20 seconds now. Almost intercepted. This ball might go all the way through, and it does. Unforced turnover from the Beacons. And with 15 seconds left, Zach Fabian. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout taken. And it will be a timeout taken by UMass Boston with 15 seconds to go here in our opening half of play. It's the Pirates who lead 7-6. I'm assuming what would happen here is that the Beacons are hoping to force a turnover just outside the attack and see if they can find the equalizer before the break. As for the Pirates, look for them to just take the possession here and try to secure the ball before and not allow any turnovers to happen as they look to go into the half with the lead. It's 7-6 right now as the Pirates have done extremely well to put themselves in this position.
Yeah, I know. It's probably the last thing he's wanted. He's like, take his brother's shot.
15 seconds left in our opening half of play. Pirates do lead 7-6. Again, a big thanks to all of you who have joined us so far tonight. Go ahead and make some calls and tell the rest of the people tune in for that second half coming up. Keaton Cox showing you the space and the speed. 7 seconds. Houts. Oh, he lost possession and he slips trying to regain it. Ooh, they're going to call delay because of throwing that ball after the whistle. That could be the call. So Southwestern will. So the delay of game call does stand. That's a 30-second penalty, but the Pirates do call timeout. So we're going to take another break here, as now the Pirates want to talk things over after that penalty has put them in a good spot. They'll get the restart with just 3 seconds remaining here in the opening half of play. As we're here in the second quarter, Pirates do lead 7-6 against the UMass Beacons. UMass Boston Beacons. Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to get the reasoning for that delay, but again, it had to be because the whistle had blown, then he picked up and threw it, so it came after the whistle. You know how some officials can be. You know, if we're going by the technicalities here, and some really love the technicalities, then yeah, that would be delay of game. But it's a 30-second penalty because of the hold that was called earlier. So the time will just expire at the restart. And that will take us to the break. We'll take a 10-minute break for halftime, folks. Go ahead and get yourself a snack, maybe something to drink, and then get back in front of your favorite streaming device, wherever you may be watching this game. Make sure, while you are watching this game, before you break away, go ahead and hit like and subscribe on that YouTube button that you see in front of you. That way you never miss a moment of the action of your favorite Pirate sport or anything that's going on here with Pirate Athletics. Make sure you follow us on social media at X, on X and on Instagram at SU Pirates. So that'll take us to the break. Pirates lead 7-6 here at the varsity field as we get ready for the start of your second half in about 10 minutes. We welcome you back here for the second half of play as your Pirates dress in the all white, going from left to right as we have true nightfall here at the varsity field. That was blocked by Boldly once again. The goalkeeper making a save. This shot from distance is going to go over the crossbar. Pirates, though, closest to the outro. They'll have possession. As we welcome you back, the Pirates also have the lead as they have the ball here, 7-6. I'm the Smash, Justin Simmons. Glad to be with you as always, especially for your Pirates lacrosse as the men here firing. It's another save by Boldly. As James Boldly, the junior out of Rentham, Massachusetts, has been a big reason why this score is only a 1-point lead for the Pirates. We're a minute through our second half here in the third quarter of play. It's a grounder that gets through and then picked up on the far side end. Here back at the midfield, looking to advance as the pass to the near side wing. Cole Allen. Here's the spin. Here's Cole Allen at the X. One-on-one here as the Pirates defender Diego Herrera. Herrera continues to be aggressive there on the defense, and it works out to at least for now. 13-15, the pass inside, the cross-check misses. With possession still turning, Bowen Gardner, who already has a hat trick in this game. 9 seconds to shoot. Avicoli was ready. It goes off his own teammate on the way out. And with 3 seconds left on the shot clock, it's just going to be a dump off here to the near side, and it's an unforced turnover. Pirate defense standing tall as they'll get the ball back with 12:50 remaining in the third quarter. Your Pirate men will be back on Sunday. Able to evade that stick check, Nolan Zabe, utilizing that pace here down the near side wing. Zabe will stroll on into the X. Houts. Looking for his second goal of the match. Houts with the start and the stop. He shoots. I don't know if that was a save, but it was against the post at minimum. Pirates still with it here. Trying to go with that near side corner once again was Cox, but this time shut down by the defender. The pass barely reached there by Zabe. Garris trying to power his way through. Garris' shot takes a deflection on the way out. And great crowd on hand on this Wednesday night in Georgetown, Texas, here during spring break. Beautiful evening. Somebody lost a stick. And it ends up being a turnover as the Pirates lose possession. Here to Boldly, the goalie who has possession of the rock. Great outro pass here to the near side. The attack is on. Pirates need to close down. Fabian was there, and he will hold it and then shoot. Matt Laverty, the senior out of Barnstable, Massachusetts, with the delay shot. Avicoli, I thought, read it well, but it was that second shot that he actually released, and that was enough to beat Avicoli low, and we are now tied at 7-all. What a game. But I was talking to our SID, Peyton Stegman, during the halftime break, just a little chit-chat and see how this game was going to go, and I was telling him I think the Pirates can still take this game. The no-look pass after the face-off win doesn't work out, as possession now with the Beacons as they look to take the lead. Flag comes out. And it's because the helmet comes flying off of the Beacons player there on the far side. My eyes are having to adjust here with the nightfall and the lighting, but that was Holden Kuzenair. So Kuzniar, his helmet. And they're going to call Trey Pena for the illegal body check. And he's going to have to serve the full minute. Beacons are going to be on the attack with a man advantage and a chance to take the lead. As I was trying to finish that last thought, though, I was saying the Pirates, I feel that they can win this game. They've had a lot of possession. They've been able to stay busy around the Beacons' cage. It's just all about finishing right now. But give credit where credit is due. James Boldley has played well as the Beacons give up fantastic positioning on the unforced turnover. DeGroot. Avicoli outside to the far side wing. Here to Matthew Houts in the midfield. Houts scanning the field, looking for a link up here. He could take it himself. Houts one-on-one. As his defender jousting at him. Looking for the pick. It does work. Houts, could he fire? No, he'll make the pass instead. And this could be a turnover. Oh, and they will come back and play the original penalty as that ball was trending towards the boundary. And the Pirates, I think you could say, got rescued there. They still contain the possession. Trying to get around the defender. Moen, the defender fell, but he couldn't take advantage of it as he spun right back towards the falling defender. Garris, attacked by two players, off of the grounder. Houts breaks through the defense, and he still got a shot off, and there's the flag. It was more than just a fall, it was a full-on push. This flag should be on 28, Joseph McCullough. So it is a 30-second penalty to go on top of the minute penalty that was already being served. So now it's a two-man advantage here for the Pirates, and they have to take advantage here. Wonderful opportunity to get back in front. They can play keep away for a little while. Right back inside, and again it's missed. Point-blank range. I want to say the goalie got a piece of it. Here to the near side, they catch it on the grounder. Still with possession and pulling it out is Hank Alessandra. The ball loose at midfield, and it's going to be on the grounder. No offside call. As continuing with the run is Laverty, who has scored the equalizer. 9 minutes to go in the third quarter of play. Again, a big thanks to all of you who have joined us, no matter where you may be, no matter who you may be supporting in this one. We're glad to have your eyes on it. Give a lot of credit to your Southwestern athletic staff. As the Pirate athletic staff, not working at full capacity on spring break, we really do rely on a lot of the student workers, and without them, everybody else having to pick up the slack. So this shot missed, but the flag comes out, and we're going to have at least 30 seconds of a possible advantage here for the Beacons. And it looks like it'll just be a 30-second variety. I can't imagine this would be a minute. But shows you what I know. So he does call the slash, and it ends up being a full minute being assessed against Corbin Kamitsky, the freshman out of Houston. Man advantage now after the penalty was killed by the Beacons. They look to see if they can take the lead here. Oh, it's an incomplete pass at the X. DeGroot able to move the ball into the crease, and it's picked up by Avicoli. Dyson Kwan. Back to Avicoli. Here at midfield, just brushes off the defender. Does Connor Taylor. Or no, actually Cal Stewart. 8 looking like a 9 there momentarily. Here's Josh Swandle. Swandle gets around his defender as he's at the X. And there's the makeup speed to shadow him. Swandle sets the pick. It's a little pick and roll. Swandle gets it back. He looks to shoot. He does. It takes an awkward bounce, and it goes overhead of the goal. Pirates can't pick it up and finally do. This is Cox. Cox with the pass to Jordan. Jeffrey Jordan. Oh, his lane taken away by the trailing defender. 50 seconds to shoot. Jordan trying to misdirect his defender. He cannot lose him. His defender just like tomato sauce on pizza on him right now, just all over. 30 seconds. Still trying to get past him. He can't. Jordan. Still nowhere to go. Naiden with the spot. 18 seconds. Naiden just full burst. He's going to shoot. Oh, that was close. I don't think it was deflected onto the post. I think he just struck the post. They do say that the goalie made a save. So they're going to say boldly deflected it onto the far side post. Boldly a huge reason why this game is tied right now at 7. Garris trying to make something happen. The bouncer goes overhead on the way out. Pirates will get it again. But you see this. The Pirates continue to bombard the cage here on this offensive attack. You feel that one has to break through eventually. Spinning, trying to lose the defender. Still no go. The pass here. House winding up. House firing. Another save. And he's able to commandeer it as well off of the volley is James Boldly. Boldy just has been on fire in the cage as he has stopped pretty much every shot he has faced here in this third quarter of the Pirates. Beacon's looking to answer back. It's a save of Avicoli. Going step for step with his goalie adversary. Avicoli stepping up and making a save. And everybody playing at a high level tonight. You can sense it. Both these teams coming in off of 3-game losing streaks. Is there a hold there? The flag will come out. There was a hold. A full fist of jersey there as the Pirates get to play the advantage here. It's a free play here for the Pirates. The play will only be blown dead when the Beacons gain possession of the ball. So great scoring opportunity here for the Pirates. Oh, got him with the fake. The shot again. Just off the mark. And the Pirates continue to try to pursue this opening goal here in the third quarter that would put them ahead. You feel that it's coming. You feel that it's in the cards. They do come back to call the hold. It's a 30-second penalty on Tyler Hilliard. Less than 5 minutes. Actually, the foul goes on Matt Hutchins. But the 30-second call still remains. Pirates up a man here. Bowen, Houts, far side. Naiden. Oh, the pass just behind Moen. And this is an unforced turnover. After such great work in the offensive zone, the Pirates will give up the ball without another shot on the cage. 4:25 left in the third quarter. We're still tied at 7 apiece. Moen having to defend here. Laverty getting away from his triple threat. And He gets the pass to Oliver Bateman. Cole Allen gets away from the double team. Allen loses possession as the ball is loose, and Avicoli gets hit right in the face mask, but is able to win back the possession as he wins the ground ball. Great leadership there from Avicoli to step out from between the pipes and make the ground pickup. .345 left. The pass low but complete. Ball lost. Mazawar picking up the loose ball. That's the number 12 now in. 3:25 here. Big check to meet the incoming Beacon player. They give this ball to Konareski. Konareski denied by Fabian. Here at the X. 35 seconds left to shoot. Here on the near side, the pass unloaded to Cole Allen. Over on the far side now. The Pirate defense holding strong. That was Stillwell on the right, and it's going to be a turnover as the ball collected by Riston Niemeyer. The Pirate defense answers the call yet again. Can the Pirate offense get what they need and put them up by 1? We're tied at 7. You don't want to take your eyes off of this game for even a split second, folks. I'm telling you, that's exactly how much fun this game has been to see. Both teams capable of scoring in the blink of an eye. Pirates here in the offensive attack as they make their substitutions to set up. Aggressive poke checks there from Kuzniar. 2:02 left. Garris with the quick feet. Garris denied by the second defender. Off of the bounce pass, looking to shoot, and he fires high and wide, does Matthew Houts. Pirates stay with the ball, 28 seconds on the shot clock. Off of the stutter, looking to jump fire and misses wide. Pirates closest to the out ball, 20 seconds to shoot. 1:45 left in this third quarter. Pirates need to shoot, though, as they have 15 seconds left. Working away from the X. It's the low ball that rattles the cage. That will reset the clock. And as we have a turnover, ground ball picked up. And it was picked up by 25. Here on the near side, it's with Meshwar. And you can see the Beacon players sprinting to the sideline to make those substitutions as they look to set up their offense. With 1:10 remaining here in the third, we're tied 7-7. 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. Beacons have possession. They flip the ball here to the near side. Halpin over to the far side. This ball with the 23, Cole Allen. Halpin over far side, looking for some room, gets it and fires high. Almost takes out our cameraman over there as well. Good awareness to get out of the way of the shot. Oh, that's UMass's cameraman. Oh, almost fell, but was able to keep his footing as he put his hand down. The shot fired, save! Avicoli with the denial. Dante Avicoli. Man, he's been great in the last couple of contests here for the Pirates as Avicoli. 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Stillwell with nowhere to, or Fair with nowhere to go. And you can hear the countdown. I don't know if they'll get a shot off from distance. They will, and it will be a save. Boldy gets credit for that save as well. Well, nothing can split these two so far, but we have one more quarter to find out if there is that 1 goal difference. Tied 7-7. We'll step away 2 minutes. We'll be back with the start of your fourth and possibly final quarter. OT might be in the cards on this one, folks. We'll find out. Welcome back, everyone. As you can see, total nightfall has bestowed upon us here, as we are tied at 7 apiece in this matchup between UMass Boston, the Beacons, and your Southwestern University Pirates. I'm Justin the Smash Simmons, and that was a terrific spin you saw right there from Cal Stewart. Pirates are dressed in the all-white tonight. They're going from right to left. For UMass Boston, this is their final match before the start of LEC conference play. The Beacons, they were picked to finish second in their conference, but only by 1 less point. They almost tied for first in the preseason rankings to finish at top of their conference. Pirates were picked to finish fourth, tied in their new home in the SAA this season. The shot, Houts, it bounced well before it got to Boldy. And Boldy didn't have to make a save there, but he's been a big reason why, as both goalies have, why this game has only been 7-7. It's just like, who's going to crack first? The ball loose. Garris able to knock it back towards the X, and it's Cox who picked it up. Cox's shot is saved. Boldy making another big stop. So now the Pirates left to defend here. They don't want to be the team that gives up the tie and falls behind. Zach Fabian trying to defend here, and he is able to catch up there with the 19 in Tyler Hilgert. Fabian again pushing Hilgert off the spot. Avicoli makes a kick save. Fabian gets beat here on the near side. He falls to ground. The second help's not there. There's a shot. Avicoli once again on the spot. Pirates get it back. Fabian able to win the loose ball. So the Pirate defense once again does its job. Kamitsky. Naiden coming in, and he's thwacked from behind as he loses possession as he tried to make a pass out of nothing. Here's the counterattack. This could be, it's a mishap on the handle as he was right in front of goal and might have thought one step too far ahead. And we're going to have a timeout taken by the Beacons. So UMass Boston will take the timeout. While we're at the timeout, I encourage you to hit like and subscribe so you never miss a moment of the action on your Pirates YouTube channel. And don't forget, you can always go to southwesternpirates.com or follow the social media handles at SU Pirates on Instagram as well as on X to keep up with everything Pirate athletics. It's always fun to go on the Instagram and look through the SU Pirate stories. Kind of get a little feel for how every team is doing there. Quick little updates, maybe some highlights as well. We're kind of getting a Pirates versus Beacon preview for tomorrow's matchup, as it will be women's lax here at the varsity field at 12 p.m. And you can catch that right here on your Pirates YouTube channel. So go ahead, utilize the whole spring break and get your lacrosse fill as much as you can, because the majority of the games in conference play will be on the road for both the women and the men's teams. So enjoy them here at the varsity field while you still can. And if you can't make it out in person, obviously, here in Georgetown, we'll have all the action for you here on your Pirates YouTube channel. 12:13 left. Out of the timeout that the Beacons called. They have possession here with 69 seconds to shoot. He splits the defense. The flag comes out on the far side. They're probably going to come back and call the slash. And now it's basically a free possession here for the Beacons, and they know it. Pirates are just trying to play smart, not cause any other penalties that can be assessed against them. Stewart able to ride with his defender, with his attacker. The pass to the X, back in front, and it's a incomplete pass as that ball rolls out of bounds. So I'm hearing it's going to be a 30-second timeout, or excuse me, a 30-second penalty. And they're going to call the hold against Riston Niemeyer. So the Beacons will get the ball back after it went out of play on the unforced error. And they'll have the man advantage here with 60 seconds to work with on the shot clock. 11:21 on the game clock as we are tied at 7. Konaretsky starts us off. Thought about the shot in close. Avicoli with the save. Starting the attack now. Here's the counter. Trailer cuts back inside. Trailer with the quick pass. And it will be your Pirates who decide to take the timeout here. We'll step away for this timeout. 10:45 left here in the fourth quarter. We're getting that chess game in the middle of what has been a physical contest as we are tied between the Beacons and the Pirates at 7. more so than anything else. But as we welcome you back, 7-7, our score remains. The Pirates continue to rattle the cage with some inaccurate shots. Not for the lack of trying, though. Obviously, we talked about it before as James Boldy, the junior goalkeeper, has been amazing inside the cage so far tonight. If one of these balls is able to pass him, that would put the Pirates in the lead. But right now, the concern with the down player for the Pirates, as he's being tended to. It is a chilly night here in Georgetown, Texas, as it was warm during the day. You hope it's nothing serious. But this is a long look with 8:40 remaining. We'll step away momentarily as our score. Actually, we'll stick here as this is a good sign as the player is now up. As you hear the applause from the crowd, and we'll see if we can get a identification there for you. And that's going to be Josh Schwandel, a junior out of Bulverde, Texas. He was set up right near the X on the far side, and he just collapsed down. I'm not sure if he got struck in the knee or the leg, but that's what he was. That's where the attention had been focused on from here that we could see. But he's walking off under his own power, which is a good sign, but gingerly. And again, hopefully it just looked worse than it actually was. But the play does result in a turnover, and the Beacons will have the ball. Boldy will get it back here off the pass. He's way out of the cage now. Good stick work on the evasion from Alessandra. And he fired at an open net and missed wide. The flag does come out. Are they going to call offside? Yeah, this is offsides. Looks like they're going to call offsides on the Pirates. And it's going to be on Cox. 30-second penalty against the Pirates. It's a man advantage for the Beacons. The penalty kill has been tremendous for the Pirates here tonight, but they're going to have to answer the call yet again. Dante Avicoli with 12 total saves so far in this matchup. Big reason why this game is tied at 7. You can see Avicoli ready to go. Beacons a man up. The pass here near side, back towards the middle. 44 seconds to work with on the shot clock. Quick passing leads to this shot. Avicoli saves and gets the rebound. Pirates trying to open up the attack. That's a great pass on the connection to DeGroot. Jeffrey Jordan. The 30-second penalty is up. Pirates back to full strength. This is Keaton Cox. Matthew Houts now has over 100 career points after getting to the 100 career point mark yesterday in the 1-point loss against the College of Worcester, where he scored 7 goals himself. The pass here to the near side, the pass wasn't clean, and the ball having to be picked up off the ground, and it is, as that was the number 10, Oliver Bateman with the grounder win. On the other way, gets past the defense and somehow able to cut through the treacle. And while body's hanging off of him, turns and scores right in front of Avicoli. That was a huge goal. A terrific one-person effort, as that was Joseph McCullough. For McCullough, that was just his first goal of the match, and that will be the one that puts his team ahead. 8-7 with 6:54 left. Pirates have possession off of the face-off thanks to Trey Pena. For Joseph McCulloch, that's just his second goal of the season, and it couldn't have come at a better time if you are a Beacons fan. Pirates make the changes to get into the offense. This is Garris who will advance into the attack. Ball here near side now at the X. Knighton now in. Back to Knighton. Houts. And you can see the Beacons are very noticeably trying to dissuade Houts from shooting, trying to find some room. Everybody tagging Houts as he was looking for that pass. Here to Garris. Fired inside, and it's another save. James Boldy. Kick save. Keeps it 8-7 with 5:45 left. We're here in the fourth quarter as it's the Beacons who lead 8-7. We talked about it earlier in this matchup. These two teams have met twice previously. It seems that the Pirates and the Beacons meet every 2 years since 2022. In that first meeting, UMass Boston was victorious 16-15. The shot, save, and collected from Avicoli. The second time these two teams met, it was back in 2024. Pirates won that one 18-17. So both games have been decided by only one goal. This game shaping up to be more of the same. Zabi gets out of danger with the spin. Over at the X, Cox here near side. Looking to shoot? No, back to the X. There is the flag, and it was an egregious penalty as Cox gets flattened on the cross-check. And the Pirates will have an advantage here coming up of a chance to tie. It is a 1-minute penalty against Oliver Bateman as he's called for the slash, and the Beacons will be playing a man down. Pirates with possession here with the man advantage. This is Keaton Cox looking to tie things up. The shot from distance, and Houts. It was a howitzer that will miss wide. Pirates still have the ball here. 40 seconds to work with. Moen able to get back on the loose ball. 4:20 left in this game. Knighton. Oh! Cox had possession and lost possession as he too must have been a step ahead, thinking of where to shoot before the collection. Here on the counterattack, and there's the speed from Matt Laverty as he continues to maintain possession here for the visitors. Laverty gets away from danger, and we'll have a timeout taken, and it will be the Beacons who decide to take a timeout here. Possessions are so important right now with only 3:48 left. There's essentially 3 to 4 possessions left between the two teams, and that includes the possession right now in hand for the Beacons. 3:48 left. UMass Boston leads 8-7 here against your SU Pirates. Well, we're working our way out of the timeout. We welcome you back here to the Pirate Ship here at the Varsity Field. There's a couple of hundred of you that are watching all this live. We're glad to have you along for the ride here tonight. The Pirates battling valiantly here against UMass Boston, but it's the Beacons who currently have the lead right now and have possession. 8-7 our score. If you have just joined us, you picked a perfect time to tune in. This has been a thriller of a match so far. And you just have a feeling that the ending will match just as good as this game has been. Fabian. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Fabian trying not to lose the player. It's a fake shot, looking to wind up. The Pirate defense scrambling here. It's open X. Spinning, firing, and scores. Just too much time and space at the X to decide. And it was a spin and a fire from point-blank range. And Avicoli has been great throughout the last two games. But that was asking a lot there for him to make that stop. Cole Allen, his first goal of the match, and this will be our first 2-point advantage of the game. That is Allen's 8th goal of the season, and the faceoff is won by Jack Baker. The Pirates, though, able to get the ball back as the grounder was won by Fehrenbacher. Josh Swandel went down with an injury. We haven't seen him return in this game. So the Pirates making adjustments on the fly. They're down by 2, and they need a hurry here. 55 seconds to shoot, but 2:20 left on the game clock here in the fourth quarter. Jordan, a little shove there as Jordan trying to evade these consistent poke checks. Jordan with the pass. Ball on the far side. 2 minutes to go. Cox trying to spin out of danger. Yeah, he was trying to make something happen there, and it ends up being a turnover. The Beacons played very well, but they hang on to win this game. A lot of the credit has to go to their goalie and James Boldy. But the Pirates not out of it, but they are running out of time. Minute 36. Pirates trying to force a turnover. That was a great behind-the-back pass. And the Beacons are aware of the situation. They have a 2-goal lead. Only a minute 19 left. They can take their time. Try to whittle down the clock. It's intercepted. And that's an illegal tackle. Pirates still have possession, and they're going to call this play dead. And that is not what the Pirates wanted to have happen. They played the initial advantage, and then they stopped play when the Pirates were on the run, quelling all the momentum that the Pirates would have had at that breakaway juncture. One of those situations where you don't mind having the penalty, but you didn't want it called right then and there. And I understand the Pirates wanted advantage. They were on the run. And that definitely will leave the Pirate fans here, and I'm sure you at home disgruntled with that stoppage in play. As the Pirates were going to use that call in the transition. I mean, they had all that momentum after the flag came out. I was trying to figure out if it was a 30 or a minute.
Oh, sorry, minute.
It's a minute penalty. I was talking to Peyton, our SID here, who keeps you all informed and keeps you all well statted up as well. He does a terrific job. He's been doing all the games this week, so he's been working a lot. Definitely had his hands extra full with the lack of students available. Oh, that was off of the cage post. That would have brought the 5 seconds as it's a game of keep away here. Beacons looking to close the door on what would be an impressive victory to break that 3-game losing streak. And you love the effort there from the Pirates as they're giving it everything that they have here tonight. But the Beacons, they just pulled away too late, and they will see this victory through. And the third meeting of these two teams, the pattern continues. The first game went to UMass Boston. The second game went to the Pirates. And this third game here in 2026, it will not be a 1-point victory. It will extend to a 2-point victory, but the game will go to the Beacons. An excellent game played by both teams. A lot of heart shown there from the Pirates. Really felt that the W was coming their way. Dante Avicoli, great in the cage again, but tonight, if I had to pick a player of the match in this one, it definitely had to be James Boldy, the junior goalkeeper for the visitors, as he made nearly 20 saves here tonight. And the Pirates, I mean, they just continue to have peppered the cage all night long, but a couple of misses, a couple of pings off the crossbar and the post, and of course, Boldy doing the rest. And the Pirates come up short here tonight. They'll get another chance this weekend before conference play begins. But we will see you back here tomorrow at the Varsity Field, 12 p.m. It's women's lax, as we will have a rematch of the Beacons and the Pirates, as the women will take to the field at noon tomorrow. So for everyone here at Southwestern, I want to thank you again for tuning in tonight. We hope to see you tomorrow afternoon as our spring break of lacrosse continues. I'm the Smash Justin Simmons saying thanks again for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.